dig out these scrapes, basically make a mock on a existing scrape just to kind of open it up and get it going.
After risking their lives scouting this area in the summer, it was finally the last week of October and time to get in the tree.
Hey, D-Rock.
There you go, Al. How you doing?
I've never seen so many trucks in my life.
Yep, they're hunting out there.
Not at our spot, though.
No, no one's going in there.
You know what, D-Rock? A wise man once told me, sometimes you gotta date the fat chick. And the chick we're dating tonight loves her Big Macs. If they bust us, it's gonna be right here, so I wanna make sure that I can shoot right there. This is the worst mark I've ever seen.
Struggle with the pain inside my heart.
D-Rock, I can't even say it, it's so great. D-Rock, I think you're gonna think I'm crazy here, but I think we should get down. And I think we should walk the edge of that field and just see what the sign looks like. In fact, there's a little hidden field back there that I'm just dying to see. We can walk down and walk back. By the time we get back here, it'll be prime time. We pop back up in the tree for the last half hour.
Get back in the tree
For the last half hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's gonna be windy like this the whole night. It's not dying down. There's a lot of sign back here.
What's up, man?
There he is.
Fancy running into you here.
$69 pizza.
Yeah, they don't mess around here in
Man, that's
Bedford.
crazy. D-Rock, how you doing?
Good.
Good to see you, man.
Well,
Good to see you too.
we were close.
Were you?
Walked right into the tree. Busted the hell out of us. If they bust us, it's gonna be right here, so I wanna make sure that I can shoot right there.
So were you set up below him or above him?
Oh, we were in the flat ground about 100 yards off the road.
We were 107 yards off the
Yeah.
road. Heck yeah, we're gonna get him.
I think we're gonna shoot something this week.
I think we're absolutely. I thought I was gonna kill tonight for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we were set up. I kept telling Joey, he was laughing at me.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, give me a break."
Oh yeah. You see that?
That's a piss spot from this morning. That buck peed in this scrape this morning, dude. He's up there. That's a big deer, Joey. There's no doubt. All right, so we scouted 3 different spots that are all going to be productive for us. This spot sets up the best today for the wind, and we were the least intrusive. So we're going to dive right in. We've got about 2 hours left in the day. We've only got to go about 100 yards off the road. So walk up the road, cut in. They've been feeding on some browse, and there's 4 or 5 different scrapes, and we're just going to sit right on top of them. It's a 110.
He's probably got 150 class nuts though.
He probably does. Good work.
looks right.
300 yards to cornfields that have a lot of sign. We found a ton of open scrapes.
Yeah.
Anywhere we went, there was open scrapes. So
That's what's interesting about the spot we were at tonight is like there are a bunch of really obvious scrapes that haven't been touched.
Yeah.
But I think we're in good shape.
Oh.
I'm excited for the morning.
yeah, somebody's gonna kill something.
Ready, D-Rock?
I'm ready. You ready?
I don't know. It's gonna be a beautiful morning though. Yep, not a cloud in the sky. Oh, we got a new buck on camera. I'll show you in the tree.
All right, I'll see you over there.
You ready? You got everything? Well, this morning didn't pan out as expected. As usual, what we'll do is we'll go and scout that clear cut that's next to us that Jake pointed out. I think that's a good idea, and then we'll head up to the Airbnb, get settled, and then hunt that area that we kind of briefly scouted and found those sheds. So
I'm not sure if this is a good sign or a bad sign.
We're going into probably out of all my spots in Michigan, the worst one to have to get into. Heck of a ride in to get in there, so we better get going. They're like little go-karts. Swamp go-karts. Hit our ground set and thought about it for a second. He doesn't give a though. Yeah, there's the first chaser of the year for me. See, he's right. Straight there. Straight down your lens. Oh, yeah, yeah. Kev, he's pretty. Kev, that's a mature deer. That's a good buck, I think. It's a shooter. shot through that grass, but it looked like he was gonna hit a little hole. And then he did, and he turned. And then he got stuck behind this tree. All he had to do is take one more step, and I had him right here, 18 yards in that little hole. But he turned when he was behind the tree, and I couldn't get a shot there.
Hey, what do you think about that buck?
Did you find him, or what happened?
Unfortunately, was not able to get a shot off.
Oh, that's okay. Well, cool, guys. Thanks for the call. Well, D-Rock and I were just like, you know, I'm kind of pissed about this, to be honest. We're scouting today, obviously, so we were getting anxious about not knowing what's going on, you know. So, well, at least he had a good encounter. Those are always good, a morale boost. This is one of the only times he's been out this whole year.
Yep.
So, D-Rock, are we walking the wrong way?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Anyway, so in conclusion, we got him. You guys didn't see this, but D-Rock almost got arrested. I'm gonna have to buy you a new truck. Like, jeez. All right, let's go get him. You wanna sit in the bottom or you wanna sit on a hillside?
I like the hillside play.
How sneaky are you feeling right now?
Let's do the bottom.
You're a changed man. One day hunting with Jake, he's got all that. 2 days hunting with Jake, you're down to fucking bare bones.
Yeah, dude, that scrape's open right there. Let's get up that one. That's worst case scenario is having does come in here. We got a lot of time left. I watched her pick her head up and get really attentive. And I was thinking, man, I don't know if our wind swirled or what. That just sucks, dude.
Just as a quick recap, the guy who owns the Airbnb called the cops on D-Rock because he parked his truck. And in his defense, it did look very sketchy. And so he called the cops. The cops were there when we got there. We met the owner. Now we're friends. And he said we can own his property. So we're probably going to do that.
I need the shade.
D-Rock, I think tomorrow morning we're just going to walk around in the dark until we find a scrape. Be the deer. Morning. How are ya? Coming to get some
Morning giggles.
make yourself a peanut butter and honey sandwich, Cora. We got them today.
There's nothing I love more than just kind of letting it rip. That's what you're looking for right there. Joe, we're back, baby. We're back. We're back. The boys are back. I think the ibuprofen needs to kick in right about now. Obviously, we weren't really in the right spot today. I don't even know. I mean, this is a pretty good spot. I don't know. There's not much else we can do, but they're not moving. But we need to get out of here and scout a couple places on the way back. See if we can figure something out for the evening real quick.
This is where we need to be in the evening. There's no doubt in my mind. This whole system stages right in here with all these oaks, and then it dumps down to that creek bottom.
You know, we're obviously not hunting because D-Rock and I are so tired we're physically in pain. What we're gonna do is drive around and try and hit a deer with our car. But we are gonna drive around and see if we can actually see a deer, because we can't see a deer from the tree, that's for sure.
Time for the old Hail Mary, D-Rock. My favorite thing to do. See, that's why we don't kill things for days, because I gotta get to that Hail Mary set.
All right, so I'm out scouting in Indiana still, and I found a really good scrape on the other side that I want to hunt tonight, but I came down a rub line out of a bed, and I just found the biggest rub I've ever seen in my life.
That is a spot. I don't know if we got in here okay. We have no clue where the bucks are bedded or the deer in general, but you never know.
So I don't know if there's a hot doe or what, but it seems like there's a lot of activity right here. So I'm sitting over 3 or 4 open scrapes tonight. We'll see what happens.
So hopefully a buck does that same thing. If he does, they're in trouble.
Good people, a beautiful scene, and a bow in hand. It's funny how the hunts that don't go as planned seem to be the ones we remember most.
Going the wrong way.
We got him.